There's a truth most men learn too late. A woman will not value you while you are always available, always present, always giving, and always proving your worth. Value is not created by effort. Value is created by scarcity. And the moment you pull your energy back, truly pull it back, not as a game, not as manipulation, but as a shift in self-respect, that is the moment she finally sees who you are. Not because you suddenly became different, but because she finally has enough silence and distance to see the difference. Men lose value when they overinvest emotionally in someone who has not proven they deserve that level of access. She gets used to your presence. She gets comfortable with your efforts. She knows you will text back. She knows you will apologize first. She knows you will chase. And the moment a woman knows that you are emotionally predictable, she stops seeing you as a challenge. She stops seeing you as a prize. She stops seeing you as a man she could lose. And when there is no possibility of loss, there is no urgency to appreciate what she has. This is why walking away is so powerful. It introduces reality. It introduces consequence. It introduces contrast. When you walk away, you break the pattern she depended on. You remove the attention that fed her ego. You remove the effort she didn't have to earn. You remove the comfort she was taking for granted. Suddenly, she is forced to evaluate her behavior, her choices, and her feelings without you trying to influence them. In silence, she is left with only her thoughts. And that is when the truth starts speaking the loudest. Women value what they fear losing, not because they are manipulative, not because they are cold, but because human nature is wired to recognize importance only when something is no longer guaranteed. Think about your own life. You don't appreciate your health until you get sick. You don't appreciate your peace until you feel stress. You don't appreciate freedom until it's restricted. Humans wake up when comfort disappears. And relationships are no different. When she realizes you can walk away, she realizes you can live without her. And that is the moment she starts seeing your worth differently. A man who can stay is comfortable, but a man who can leave is valuable. A man who can detach, a man who can protect his peace, a man who knows when enough is enough. This is the kind of man a woman respects on a deep, instinctive level. But here's the key part. Walking away only works when it is real. Not fake, not temporary, not performed like a tactic. If you walk away hoping she will chase, she feels the desperation behind it. She feels that your actions are still centered around her. Stoic detachment is not about punishing her. It is about honoring yourself. It means your peace matters more than her approval. Your dignity matters more than her attention. Your standards matter more than her reactions. A woman respects a man who respects himself. She values a man who can say, "This is not enough," and leave without anger. She values a man who protects his energy not because he is cold, but because he understands the cost of giving it to the wrong person. Your absence becomes powerful when your presence was originally meaningful. Walking away means nothing if you never gave anything of value to begin with. But if she once had your loyalty, your effort, your support, and your emotional presence, then losing that becomes a shock to her system. And here is the psychological shift. When you walk away, she starts comparing the new silence to the old connection. She starts looking back at the moment she dismissed. She remembers the effort she didn't appreciate. She replays the kindness she brushed off. She realizes the security she lost. And in those moments, she finally understands the difference between attention and value, between presence and consistency, between a man who wants her and a man who chooses himself first. Stoics teach one powerful principle. Control what you can and let go of what you cannot. You cannot control how she sees you, how she treats you, or whether she values you. You can only control what you tolerate and where you place your energy. Walking away is a form of self-control. It is choosing peace over chaos. It is choosing direction over attachment. It is choosing dignity over desire. Most men fear walking away because they think it will end everything. But sometimes walking away is what saves everything. Your sanity, your power, your confidence, and your self-worth. And sometimes, yes, walking away is what wakes her up. But whether she wakes up or not is not the point. The point is that you regained your strength. You regained your clarity. You regained yourself. A man who can walk away is a man who cannot be controlled. And a man who cannot be controlled is a man who commands respect. So if she doesn't value you now, don't argue. Don't beg. Don't explain. Just remove yourself. The moment you walk away, the balance shifts, the dynamics reset, and the truth reveals itself. She will either realize your worth, or you will realize she never deserved you. Either way, you win.